Hi YouTube and welcome back. It's 7 a.m. on Saturday and I'm recording NHL 25 video, and you know why? Because for a change I'm actually happy to see the content released on Friday. We have the new Crowned event out and we have the 95 and 96 overall versions of the MSPs. We have the goalie, we also have the right-handed defenseman, left-handed defenseman, and the reason I like this event is that not only Gretzky, Makar, Jack Eichel and Nicholas Lindstrom receive an upgrade, we also have some really great 94 overall cards, like for example Anze Kopitar, John Carlson, even Valeri Nikushkin, Ruslan Fedotenko, Ryan O'Reilly, and like these cards are actually usable. And then of course, these cards are probably better than their actual MSPs because Sean Monahan, Nikita Kucherov and Alexander Barkov also receives a 95 overall card because they won the award. So yes, long story short, I think the cards are cool. We received a lot of upgrades for our X Factors, hologram icons, team of the season or team of the year cards. So yeah, cannot really complain. But before we go and look at the stats, I have to say, I absolutely love the card art. I don't know, just looks awesome. If one thing EA does great, then the card art for the MSPs and in general for cards is awesome this year. Let's start with 96 overall Wayne Gretzky. Before I even go and talk about the card, the abilities are free, so that straight away makes this card usable. So for example, if you don't have his hologram icon, who also have free abilities, this is a great alternative. But for the first time ever, I actually have to say that I think then this card is not much better than a hologram icon. The more hologram icons or X Factors are going up, the more they are usable. But if you look at the MSP, the skating stats are insane: 99 acceleration and agility, 98 balance, endurance is 97, and speed is 96. The shooting and hands is all 99. Defensive stats are pretty much all maxed out as well. Like, what else do you want from the card? Make it snappy, elite edges, puck on a string, and unstoppable force. Absolutely love the card, and I think it will play great. If you look at his hologram icon at 96, the shooting is pretty much maxed out as well. Yes, it's not all 99. The hands are all 99. The defensive stats are very close because really, let's be very honest, the shot blocking doesn't mean anything. The skating stats are very close as well, and it's basically up to you. Do you prefer elite edges or unstoppable force? That's why I said I think then hologram icon is not very far from his MSP. I don't know, did they learn or just the hologram icons are finally catching up? But it's a usable card, so I personally will use his hologram icon, but if you don't have one, you can easily make the MSP. The next one is Nicholas Lindstrom. Again, love to see that his hologram icon is finally getting another upgrade. The synergies are all cool: two-way defenseman, agility boost, pinpoint shooting boost, born leader, elite edges, quick pick, and zone ability shutdown. Really, again, no need to say, awesome combo. The skating stats are also good. The acceleration and speed is only 96, and I know a lot of people probably would like him to be a little bit faster, but it's still usable left-handed defenseman. The shooting is all 99, the hands are pretty much all 99 except the deking. Defensive stats are great, so once again, usable card. And the fact that the abilities are free also gives you an option if you want to use his hologram icon or make an MSP. But compared to Wayne Gretzky, Nicholas Lindstrom hologram icon is not that great, but still usable. His skating stats are much worse, his shooting stats are much worse, hands are all 99 as well, and defensive stats are pretty much the same as well. So once again, you pick and choose which abilities you prefer more, quick pick or shutdown. He does still have a silver shutdown, he also have tape to tape and elite edges, so not a bad card, it's just which one you prefer. The next one is Patrick Waugh, I think that's how you pronounce his surname. I was reading the spelling and trying to finally learn it. Anyway, if you are a fan of the goalkeeper, on a paper looks like a decent one, maybe not the biggest and the tallest, but I use so many small goalies recently and I don't really notice a difference. 99 speed, aggression is 70, so he will get out of the net quite a lot. He does have a speed boost, acceleration boost, and face-off boost if you want to help your team, sponge, butterfly effect, post-to-post, and light work. So yeah, if you're a fan of the player or building a team, this probably is a very usable goalkeeper. And then we have Cale Makar. Actually surprised to see him receiving an MSP, but not mad about it because it means his X Factor and team of the year or team of the season is also going up. Offensive defenseman, pinpoint shooting boost, and defensive boost. He does have a shutdown, heat seeker, wheels, and elite edges. Very similar abilities to his team of the year, I think. If you look at his skating stats, 97 acceleration and speed and endurance, 96 balance, and 99 agility. His shooting, of course, is all 99, same about the hands, and defensive stats are also very good. Team of the season, for example, looks very, very close. He also have more abilities, so yeah, if you was able to make his team of the season, there is really no need to make an MSP. And I know that's like obvious, but I still know that a lot of people still make MSPs just because their hologram icons or X Factors or Team of the Year seasons, whatever, are not as good as the MSP. I personally use Makar Team of the Year version just because I prefer wheels on him. I don't know. I want him to be like the fastest defenseman and stuff like that. So let me know down in the comment sections below which Makar are you using, or do you even have him on your team? But before I even go and look at any other MSPs, let's also have a look at his X Factor. Yes, Makar have plenty of cards. He does have Elite Edges, Quick Pick, Tape to Tape, and Heat Seeker. So personally, I would love to have this Makar just because of Heat Seeker. His skating stats are decent, shooting is decent, so if you don't have any of these cards, I probably would say go and make his X Factor. And then the next card, in my opinion, the best card from week 1 release is Jack Eichel at 96. The reason why I think he's the best because he does have a speed boost synergy, so it boosts his speed up all the way to the 98. It's pretty much 99, so all maxed out. He does have a playmaking forward and also checking boost. Make it snappy, unstoppable force, 1T, and elite edges. Considering it's all free if you make this card, it actually looks insane. I will try and make Jack Eichel and use him for a little while because I messed up and didn't make his team of the season, and now I'm regretting. If you look at his shooting stats, all 99, the hands are 99, and the defensive stats are also pretty much all 99s, so you can use him in a center position or on the wing. Basically, this card is that good that you can use him anywhere you want. If you look at his team of the season card, you can see that he's a little bit slower. So for people who did make his team of the season card may be a little bit angry just because 96 speed still and stuff like that, but it's still a very, very good card. Like I said before, I really regret not making him because he would be a great addition to my team, but I was worried that he's not getting any upgrades. So yeah, I guess I was wrong. Also, if we compare the team of the season with his MSP, he only have 97 face-off stats. So again, for Jack Eichel, I would probably say that his MSP is much better than his chase card. And then this week's exclusive card, the one you can only get in the pack, is Henri Richard. He does have playmaking forward, speed boost, and also acceleration boost, and that straight away basically maxes out his skating stats. Yes, I know the endurance is only 95, but if you look at everything else, it's awesome. Like seriously, this is a great card. I know he's also one of the smallest players, but if you prefer smaller players, this card will be flying all over the ice. The shooting is all 99, the hands are pretty much maxed out as well, 99 face-offs, 95 defensive awareness and shot blocking. He also have free abilities, so quick draw, elite edges, born leader, and unstoppable force. Unstoppable force 100% will help with his size and just to hold on the puck, so if I would be lucky and would be able to pull this card, I would absolutely use him in my team. I will not really go and talk about the 95 overall versions of the MSPs because they're pretty much the same. The only difference is a little bit lower stats and also the abilities you have to pay for. So what I will do, I will just quickly show you all the stats for every single one, just in case if you cannot make the 96 version of the card, you still know what the card looks like. Because for example, this Makar is still very usable, same as any other card. The only issue is then the abilities are not free. And Jack Eichel is also a little bit slower because basically the 95 version of Jack Eichel is pretty much same as his team of the season. But now let's look at Nikita Kucherov. This is an incredible card. If you just look at the stats, the skating is insane. 99 speed, 95 endurance, balance 98, acceleration is 97, and agility 98. Shooting all maxed out. The hands are pretty much maxed out. Yeah, no need to say, then this is probably the best version of Nikita Kucherov card we have out there. He does have puck on string, tape to tape, 1T, and make it snappy. Yes, the abilities will cost you, but again, if you manage to pull this card, looks insane on the paper. When I compare him to his team of the season card, 97 speed, 97 acceleration. So yeah, told you, that card was much better. Any other stat actually looks sick, and yes, this card has a free zone on superstar abilities, but I think the awards one or crowned one or whatever you want to call it looks much more fun. And oh my god, how much they hate the X Factors. If you have Nikita Kucherov like a B&D from Series 1 X Factor drop, you probably are not happy because 95 speed, the endurance is still 86. This is actually diabolical. Seriously, EA, like, come on, just boost the stats at this point. But yeah, again, you can still use the card. It's not like it's the worst one, but when you see the one they released yesterday and you are using, let's say, his X Factor, it just feels wrong. The next awesome card is 95 overall Alexander Barkov, because if you look at his card, it does look pretty much like an MSP. The skating is all 97, so for Barkov, that's actually awesome. He does have a close quarters, unstoppable force, elite edges, and snipe as a zone ability. 99 shooting, the hands are pretty much maxed out. 99 faceoffs. With his size, he's definitely one of the best centers centers in a game. And yes, I know we have so many good centers at this point if we talk about all the fantasy cards and stuff like that, but not everyone have it. And if you're building a team and you was thinking, do I really want to go and make that X Factor or stuff like that, this is an awesome card. I would even say like very close to an end game. Yes, the skating is not maybe maxed out, but definitely I would love to try this card. Because if you look at his X Factor, only 95 speed with 95 acceleration. Yes, the agility is 99, the balance is 95. Straight away you can see then his X Factor once again is not worth the cost. Just go and save the coins and buy his card released yesterday. Much better version. And same thing goes about Sean Monahan. Again, another incredible card with 2-way forward, pinpoint shooting boost and acceleration boost. He does have a big rig, puck on string, truculence, which will make this card really fun, and also a crease crusher. Just like insane superstar and zone abilities. 97 speed and endurance, 99 balance and acceleration, and agility is also 97. Really fun, in my opinion. The shooting is acceptable because 99 slapshot accuracy and wrist shot accuracy. And who cares about the slapshot power? Like seriously, who cares about it? Let's just pretend it's all 99. The hands are also good, 99 face-off stats, so you can easily use him in a center or on a wing. For Columbus Blue Jacket fans who are building the team, you probably was waiting for this card. Even Anze Kopitar is usable because 99 face-offs with his size, yes, only 95 speed and acceleration, but you don't really use Kopitar for speed. You use him for his body, for his face-offs, just because he's one of the biggest guys. Born leader, tape to tape, and unstoppable forces zone ability. John Carlson also looks insane as a right-handed defenseman because he does have a shutdown, elite edges, and also heat seeker with 95 speed and acceleration, and everything else about the 97. The skating stats are decent, the shooting is okay, the hands are okay. Defensive stats for a defenseman also great, so yeah, if he would be like someone I can pull in the puck, I definitely would use him. Valery Nikushkin is actually also a really good card, and yes, I know he's still 95 speed, but he's only 93 overall, so that's acceptable. Unstoppable force, Bakatia, and close quarters. The reason why I'm saying that he's a decent card is because we don't really have a lot of, let's say, right-handed wingers with his size. Yes, Tage Thompson would be a really good alternative, but he also cost 1.2 million coins, so I think this one will be a little bit cheaper. I will not really go through every single card because, let's be very honest, if you're not building a team, you probably would not buy and use Ryan O'Reilly. On a paper, it's still a great card because he does have a zone ability quick draw and also 99 faces, so this is a very good, probably cheap alternative if you're struggling and cannot afford some of those, let's say, higher overall guys. The only thing I would suggest, don't rush and buy him now, wait until the event is over because then these prices will drop. You'll probably be able to get these cards for, I don't know, 30k. And then we basically just have the objective guys. Again, right-handed defenseman, he's just really slow, but with his size, he would be fun to use. So once again, if you're grinding objectives, maybe go and buy him, have fun. I don't know, destroy your opponent. So yes, basically these are the stats for every other player you can buy and build a team. Patrick Sharp looks okay as well for his overall. Hey, another Red Wing, so Trash is happy again. Jonathan Marchessault, not really the best card, also 91 speed and acceleration, so no thank you. And like I said, these are pretty much all the team items. Justin Schultz as well, not like you would really use him. Nick Bonino is someone you can get if you just do 5 sets, and that's the card you can get as a BND from objectives. This card is actually very usable for objectives because 93 speed and acceleration with 96 faces stats, you can even put him in your lineup and play rivals, so that will save you from playing squad battles. And then Zach Whitecloud is someone I believe you can get in wildcard this week as well, so if you complete all the wildcard, this is also another free card. If we go to the objectives, like I said, if you complete 5 sets you get 90 overall, Nick Bonino, usable card. Then as always, the objectives are pretty much the same as any other week. That's the only thing I really hate about the events in NHL video games, is like there is no structure change. It's the same thing week after week. The only thing you are really excited about is the cards. And this week I am excited about the cards. I probably will even try to complete all the objectives for that free 92 overall player because I will need one to make one of them SPs or maybe even more. So once again, stick checks, win the games, perform any dekes, take shots, get assists, and 20 goals. Complete 35 games. If you actually look at the chores, looks like they lowered the requirement. You don't have to block shots, do some silly stuff, so this all is very easy to get. Like, take 150 shots, that's like what, 2 squad battle games maybe. Also, wildcard finally have the collectibles back because I know a lot of people who are watching the videos or just complaining on social media like Reddit, X or stuff like that was complaining about the X factors, power up icons and stuff like that. So yeah, you should be happy the collectibles are back. Just grind your wildcard and get that 88 overall card at the end and plenty of collectibles, which will help help you to make the MSP, for example, or just go and exchange them for packs. But the main thing people should be excited about this week's wildcard is that it's 5-on-5 and first goal win. So to complete a wildcard will basically take you an hour. And also, it's really awesome, then you can use a lot of event cards, so you can go and try them out. If you look at the moments, actually not quite sure what is happening here, because the first one is on All-Star difficulty and you need to get a shutout and you get 1000 coins. All-Star? As a first moment? What the hell? Then the next one straight away is on Rookie. Score 1 goal with Jack Eichel, 2000 coins. Semi-Pro, get 2 points with Makar and an 88. Semi-Pro again, 2 assists with Lindstrom and an 88. And then on Pro difficulty, 4 points with Gretzky and a random 90 overall crown player. So if you complete all the objectives, you straight away get one more player to put in your lineup and grind the chores. And now let's talk about the main thing. How do you actually make these players? Let's say you want to go and make Jack Eichel. You can make his 95 overall MSP, and to do that, as always, 392 plus overall event cards and 2 standard cards from any other event, or I don't know, team of the weeks or stuff like that. And if you complete the team of the week, let's say objectives every single week, you just get a 92 overall for free. So this one definitely doesn't cost you a lot. This one, you will need to make these cards, or if you complete all the objectives, you get one. Then by trading in, I think, everything you get from moments and the wild card and stuff like that, you still can make all of these and just get one MSP for free. But if you don't want to grind and just want to go and make them from scratch, then you can trade in your 88s and again 2 88s in moments, and that will give you 190, and then trade in those 90 for a choice pack of a 92. You can also use your collectibles you earn in wildcard and in objectives to trade in 30 of them and you get a 92 straight away. Also, don't forget to open your daily pack in the store with your 5 collectibles there as well. Or if you don't want to make any of these MSPs, just go and make packs. For example, 40 collectibles will give you 4 88 plus. And I know a lot of people go after this pack. I usually go after the 86 plus because I can make 2 of them and I just like opening packs. But the part I really like, if you remember EA releasing the Master Set Master items previously, you had to trade in like 2 MSPs and it was expensive. Now if you want to make, let's say, 96 overall Jack Eichel, all you have to do is trade in his MSP. So you can make his MSP, play with him, and then just go and trade him in if you don't want, or you actually like and you want a better version of that card. And then you need a random 85. If you want to do it like today, it probably will be difficult because if you go into the auction house, there is basically just one, which is Nikita Kucherov, and it costs like 500,000 coins. So you definitely don't want to go and do that. Cheaper probably would just be making 2 MSPs, but I would suggest just go and make the MSP, use him for a week, wait until week 2 because by then we will have more event cards, and I can tell you they will release more 95, so it means the prices will go down, and also there will be more cards in the packs, and maybe you pull one. So I like that it's not like an MSP and an MSP, it's any card. Yes, still expensive, and I know a lot of people will hate that. I just think we will see plenty of Barkovs and Kucherovs on the auction house in the next 7 days, so the prices will definitely drop. At least that's what I will try to do. I will try to go and make his 95 overall MSP and then save and try to make maybe 2 MSPs. We'll see. But yeah, I just like the event. Maybe that's why I'm biased a little bit because I think it's really cool. Also guys, before I end the video, I just want to mention something because I saw a lot of people mention that on X, on Reddit and stuff like that. But just in case you don't know, usually when you was going into the store and buying this, let's say 5 event cards for 225,000 coins, you was able to get a lot of event players, potentially MSPs and stuff like that. I still think that it's worth it, but there is a risk because now you can pull the same player. I saw so many pictures where people are pulling the same player 3 times in one pack, so there is a risk. Just wanted to let you know. Okay guys, that will do for today's video. Let me know down in comment sections below. What do you think about the event? Do you think it's much better than the event before, or you still don't really like it? Because as always, it's very difficult to please NHL community. Also, Brad Marchand will be a 98 on Tuesday, and maybe he even scores 1 more goal and will be a 99, so I guess let's go Panthers. Anyway, the first 2 games between Oilers and Panthers were insane and really intense Stanley Cup finals, so hopefully the best team wins.